God all by yourself. Hey, for who you are, I bless your name. For who you are, I worship you. You are God all by yourself. You are God all by yourself. Say, mighty God, say, I bless your name. Holy One, Holy One, I worship you. You are God. You are God all by yourself. Nobody else like you. None compares to you. You are God all by yourself. Lift those hands wherever you are. Declaring, age to age. Oh Lord, still the same. All of creation, woo, shout your name. Oh Lord, I say, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, who you are, woo, I bless your name. Hands and sing with us. Ascribe greatness to this God. Lift those hands. Declare, declare, say for who you are. I bless your name. For who you are. Yeah, I worship you, Lord. Yeah. Self-existent, strong and present one. You are.
Yes, for who you are.
Who you are.
Time now was 8:18. British time. It's a Tuesday, the 18th of August, 2020. Good morning to you, Okatechie.
From the bottom.
Rake. And to you, Uncle Willie Champoa. Yes, indeed, he is God by himself and him alone that we are going to worship. Yes, this morning, welcome to GN Radio UK. The name, of course, is Dr. Rena. At exactly at 8:30, we'll be speaking to Divine and Nkrumah.
Mighty God, I bless your name. Holy One, I worship you, for you are God.
Divine is the field director of field operations for PPP.
You are God all by yourself.
There is a statement that has been issued out from Dr. Indum, and we'll be speaking to Divine on it.
You're still the same.
I'll be reading to you the statement from Dr. Indum.
For you are God.
And I tell you what, it's got a lot of things inside.
You are God.
There is a lot in the statement.
For who you are.
Rollins has also spoken.
Oh God. For who you are, I worship you. For you are God all by yourself. Oh God.
Yes, former President Jerry John Rollins.
By yourself.
And says that Ahoy is predicting Muhammad's fall. I said this some weeks ago on my Facebook wall after having some conversation with some members that were very, very close, that are very close to the Ahoy's family. And what exactly I said on my Facebook, I will read it out to you. But before this morning, I'll tell you the weather forecast, how it's going to be like, so that you can prepare yourself when stepping outside.
Say, I bless your name, Holy One. I worship you. You are God. You are God by yourself. Nobody else like you. None compares to you. You are God by yourself. Lift those hands wherever you are. Declare it.
Let me tell you that Timber Gardens restaurant, they are the ones helping me to bring you the weather forecast this morning.
All of creation, shout your name. Oh,
Timber Gardens can be found. Timber Gardens can be found in Croydon. It says that it's the biggest Ghanaian and African restaurant in the whole of UK with ultra modern facilities. It's fully opened. It is also has a spacious on the inside for your parties and meetings. And we have a function and training rooms, a capacity of up to 250. Enjoy fresh breeze and sunshine at the Taft area on the outside overlooking at the London Road for your parties and get-togethers. And so for all your VVIPs, for all your weddings and all your parties,
shout your name, for you are God.
What is most fantastic about this restaurant is that they serve all Ghanaian and other African foods and intercontinental dishes. They also deliver as well during this time of COVID-19. So why don't you call them on 020-8686-5769 or on the 24-hour number 078-9786-4996. Bonjour to all my French-speaking country members that are listening to me. Ça va? Je m'appelle Dr. Rena. This morning, there is a story that is not pleasant. And if you love Africa as I do, if you're a member of the people that really believe in Africa, that none of us were born of any lesser gods, do you pray? When you say a prayer for La Côte d'Ivoire. There is some news going out there. It is not pleasant. The President Ouattara wants to go for a third term. Remember Ouattara came when Laurent Gbagbo wanted to go for a third term, and that was why we went out to bring Ouattara. And now he has also come ourselves 2 terms, and this gentleman called Ouattara wants to go for a third term. These are the greedy, evil men of Africa. What at all that you have not done that you this 5 years or 5 more years is going to do to you. Please say a prayer for La Côte d'Ivoire. It shares border with Ghana.
I bless your name.
A very good morning to my own personal person, Esquire Kwame. I greet you, Kwame, a man of intelligence. Thanks for all your advice. So who at all is this Papano? And who at all is this Papano that is taking all the important news away from Ghana, and people are concentrating on the word Papano? Does Papano give you morning food? Does the Papano For me, if you ask me about who Papano is, Papano is that engineer that when given the road construction, he does not do his job well. When you ask me, that Papano is that your MP who promised you heaven on earth and has not delivered jack. If you ask me, that Papano is that president who promised that when he is given the nod, you make sure that our economy will be very good, that Ghanaians will benefit. This is the Papano that I refer to you. Let's go quickly and take the weather forecast. This morning, this is how the weather is going to be like. It says today, northern areas will be cloudy with spells of showers, rain at times. The south will see sunny spells and scattered showers, locally sharp. There may be a rumble of thunder in any heavy showers. And tonight, any showers will tend to clear to leave it largely dry with clear spells. Patches of fog or mist are likely to form. However, spells of heavy rain will push into the southwest later. Like I said, exactly at 8:30 BST, British time. We'll be speaking to the Director of Fields Operation, Divine Nkrumah of PPP. Before Divine comes, let me see if I can quickly go through the statement issued by Dr. Indum. Nibojian Radio UK to it. We are live on Facebook. All that you have to do is type in G and Radio UK. Or when you go to YouTube as well, you can watch us on all your smart TVs. You'll be home clear. You'll be home GN Radio clear. But tell me, if you have any problems. Somebody ought to lift those hands and sing with us. Ascribe greatness to this God. Lift those hands. Declare. Hey, India for the assembly to go. India for see a coronavirus vaccine, no? And check Amwakuma Ghana for be. Na Ghana for so the warm call for. Would you COVID-19 a vaccine? India for see one with the when it comes to the pharmaceutical hub of the world, India is the leading country. And until they say that they have found a vaccine that can fight away COVID-19. My question is, would you accept it to be used on our Ghanaian citizens? Why Ghana? Now let me go through quickly here. This statement was issued by Dr. Indum, and it says that 1 year without a license we worked hard for. August 16, 2019 will stay in my mind as a day of infamy, treachery and robbery of the rights of assets of indigenous Ghanaian entrepreneurship. For 1 year, I have 10 numerous opportunities to state the case of GN Savings in public. I have sent numerous petitions to states and traditional authorities. I took the advice of many of them to appeal to the Human Rights Division of the High Court in Ghana to seek the restoration of rights which were wrongfully taken away from me on that day by the Bank of Ghana. While the matter is still in court, I will continue to stay away from the substantive matter. There are some things that I find difficult to comprehend. And it says, why are politicians so eager to make a matter in court? It says, let me take it again. It says, why are politicians so eager to take a matter in court, ignore the fact of the existence of due process, and go on TV, radio, and social media and cast aspersions on shareholders and directors?
For you are God by yourself.
Why are those who claim to be independent professional service providers also take to the media to condemn and call indigenous entrepreneurs bad injurious names when no court of competent jurisdiction has done so? Why are many Ghanaians so quick to rejoice and willing inflict more danger when they perceive that someone is down?
Oh God.
On that day, sitting in an office in Chicago, Illinois, I questioned myself for the second time ever.
For who you are.
Whether or not it has been worth it to return back to Ghana and seek to invest my time and life savings to create job and participate in politics.
Yourself. Oh God.
I felt very alone then.
By yourself.
1 year on, the sadness remains. The dream remains deferred. My fate leads me to believe that soon and very soon, justice will prevail.
You are God by yourself. You are God by yourself. Say, mighty God, say, I bless your name. Holy One, I worship you. You are God. You are God by yourself. Nobody else like you. None compares to you. You are God by yourself. Lift those hands wherever you are. Declare it. Oh Lord, still the same. All of creation. Woo. Shout your name. Oh, Lord.
Yes, of course. And so let me go on. And this is coming from Dr. Indum. I felt very alone then. 1 year on, the sadness remains. The dream remains deferred. My fate leads me to believe that soon and very soon justice will prevail. Then I would tell my story, the whole story about First National, GN Bank, GN Savings, the why, who, and how. Nobody gifted a banking license to Papa Kwesi Indum and the other shareholders. We worked very hard to get a license from the Bank of Ghana to establish the First National Savings and Loans Company Limited, which became GN Bank. GN Bank then became GN Savings and Loans Company Limited, following the approval by the Bank of Ghana to reclassify GN Bank. The shareholders started the process in 1997 to create national financial institutions after 9 years of planning, preparation, and interaction with the Bank of Ghana. First National Savings and Loans Company Limited was granted a license to open for business in May of 2006. A number of local companies and people were rejected as potential shareholders. Eventually, our company, Coconut Grove Hotels, became the major shareholders, later to become joined by others. The required capital was paid in and verified by the Bank of Ghana. We started with Susu-like product and gave millions of cedis to micro-scale enterprises to trade and work with us. There are thousands of business people today who owe their beginning to the small loans they took from First National. Included in this number are tens of local contractors who were helped to secure and execute Get Fund, Cocoa Roads, and Road Fund contract with backing from First National. We developed a 5-year strategy to be in 300 locations with 1 million customers. We designed money stores, express building, constructed buildings and constructed them. We teamed up with George Soros, company that contributed capital to make this happen so as to not to fall on depositors' funds. The huge investment of funds, energy, and sweat was paid by shareholders and was completed in July 2018. At our peak, we employed over 2,000 people, mostly very young men and women. Together with security guards and other service providers, our numbers exceeded 3,000. Our customer base exceeded 1.2 million. We made it possible for small business in places such as Widana, Germany, Kwame Danso, Wale Wale, Pusiga, Tumu, Paka, Paga, Debisu, Tuabodom, Anloga, and many other towns. Other licensed financial institutions wouldn't go. I have not invested so much time, energy, and risk so much to establish and develop a company as I have done with GN Savings. I was not an absentee shareholder. My job was to lead the business strategy development, fundraising, and physical expansion. My body has left the numerous and unending travels to Willensi, Widana, Gulu, and many other places to find land, supervise construction. For those wondering, yes, August 16 has caused the health of many, myself included, to deteriorate. A number of businesses and families have suffered. I have felt the pain of customer got caught in the engineered liquidity crisis. But I have an unshakable faith that while there is judgment here on earth, we will all have to give account to the higher judge above one day. What is covered by darkness, documents hidden, plans hatched behind closed doors to make others suffer will come to light. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. The plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. Signed, Papa Kwesi Indu. And so this is coming from Dr. Indu. This is from Dr. Indu.
This is GN Radio UK. This is GN Radio UK.
Casting crowns, lifting hands, bowing hearts is all we've come to do. Casting crowns, lifting hands, bowing hearts is all we've come to do.
And so to you that are trying to smear the campaign to tarnish the image of John Dramani Mahama, that do not put food on the table of Ghanaians. You guys that are in power should concentrate. Just like Kwesi Bako said, Kweku Bako said, things are getting tougher. And the MPP political party, if they really want to win 4 more years for Nana, should go out there and campaign on issues and stop these smear of propaganda against former president and tagging him as Papano. I tell you what, Kennedy Ejapon, Honorable, got his information wrong, and I can tell you clearly from the source that I have and from the person who knows the person who is actually the papano. That former President John Dramani Mahama is not the person. And so those that have taken opportunity to be on their TV stations to try and smear all these allegations against the former president should stop. If somebody is saying the other day that you are an NDC man, I'll tell you what, I've never supported NDC before. I just need a Ghana and a system that can work. That when we wake up, we don't see our mothers and our brothers going to queue just to fetch water to drink. If you go to some places like the Wale Wale, Mangpuburu, Bangpotopotu, you are surprised to hear a town like that, isn't it? I told you, I have traveled to 275 constituencies in Ghana. Nowhere, and I mean, there is abject poverty. Very serious matters that we have to discuss. Matters of concern. Matters of bread and butter. Issues. And common. And so if the NDC is also listening, we should take the campaign seriously. Tell Ghanaians what they did for Ghana. And so very soon we'll be going to the phone lines and we'll be speaking to the Director of Fields of Operation. Divine and Nkrumah. Let's go quickly and speak to Divine.
Station be silent and let the world listen to GN Radio UK. Oh, Dr. Rain, the beacon of morning shows, you king of the airways. Yes, I say, shine and sound, for the world is listening to you. Black tornado that shapes our terrible democracy. Oh, Krobia Santenana. Yes, fairy oratory of African soil. You are hard like the diamond. Ghana for say what's in the Dentambo. GN Radio UK. Look, everyone is listening to your wonderful host. From the man who never takes side. Yes, that is the fact and true. Oh, Dr. Rain, the bright radiant, dissect diabolical societal issues. Oh, hammer the facts and truth until the truths are unfold. Dr. Rain, I say, speak, even the lions and hyenas of politics are listening.
Dr. Rain, we love
akamiefu dada muwe mesuwo dada muwe mesuwo mekaiwo akamiefu aba dada buku blema dada buku mene dada buku mesuwo mekaiwo akamiefu dada muwe mesuwo dada muwe mesuwo mekaiwo akamiefu aba
This is GN Radio UK.
Welcome to Tuesday. Welcome to Tuesday.
This is your number one radio station. Tune in and rip the knob off.
Yes, sir. Oh, fear nipa. Yeah, this morning, exactly at 10 a.m., we'll be having our legal education, legal matters time with fatwa solicitors. And so, lawyer Dan Koi will be with me here. And please observe this important announcement. Someone is looking for an urgent room to rent. And so if you are listening to me and if you know of any room that you want to rent it out, kindly call our studio numbers, which is 0778 793 9958. And so if you have any room and so this is very urgent. We'll be epe edan arenti. Enti misrawa wo a room bi na pese wo de ma renta. Wo fi bi apese de rent ya. Momodi ana free studio numbers yi so 0778 793 9958. Momodi ana send ye wo voice note e wo WhatsApp message yi amede atodwa no. Na yemfre wo. Numbers no mean sisu biom 0778 793 9958. Will be up a dying ahain. I rent it. Will be pedaya rent it rather. Be bachawa. Maybe I will fear be. Maybe I will one more tacoons if you only be. Bomodiana Frey. Why? Wasofo bi nso asem nso ne nam kwam wo ai Ghana eno kranti and yebedi nkomo bi about was lately many Ghanaians are worried that moral standards are falling. What are the reasons for the decreasing moral values in society? And what do you think can be done? And so this morning, let's look to solutions in solving our moral issues, the decreasing of moral values in our society. This is what this morning we'll be talking about. Now Nigerians vows action over closure of Nigerian shops in Ghana. The Nigerian government has vowed that it will take urgent steps following a viral video showing the closure of shops belonging to traders from that country in Ghana. The Foreign Affairs Ministry, Geoffrey Onyema, made the announcement in a tweet as he expressed his government dismay. According to the Foreign Affairs Minister, Geoffrey Onyema, he says that urgent steps shall be taken against Ghanaians if this thing do not stop. According to him, over 1 million Ghanaians live in Nigeria, and so if they are to take action, it's going to affect Ghana very, very much. Akufo-Addo, His Excellency, embark on 5-day tour of Western Region and Central Region. Is going to be in my hometown, Kikame, Siama, and also he will be in Axim. And then from Axim, he's going to go to Enyinasie. The former president and leader of the National Democratic Congress, John Dramani Mahama, will today also will continue with a 4-day tour in the Volta region. Just as I told you earlier on, Dr. Indum also has spoken about the license revocation that has caused his health problems. I know people are already starting calling. We've not opened the phone lines yet, but very soon we shall be opening the phone lines.
What the board now to say? We will need plus and go out. Hey, oh, every time. Yes. Why did you die? Please. We want some Funamudi Wagana, good president. Mr. Maka, A+. Mr. Maka, which is watching. Who Kumasi by A+ no doubt about Fuku. Who call blackmailing us? May you call him 7 what the pain. Oh, which is the super out here. Can we go for a short? May say, I won't cause out breaking. I don't think one will to be the same. A+ is my friend. What you say? But because where you know, because A+ and we call out one more she, a whole president or ex-president, and we could to fear. Next side. This is very explosive. Now blackmailing no was abeto is legal. Now aside CB now we have restaurant. What do you mean? A+ is my friend. But on Chama Hammer.
We all baby. Hey, we all baby. Hey, Papa no. We all baby. Wait. Papa no. Unim no. Papa no. Yakisha no. Papa no. The chadie. Papa no. We all baby.
Just got an invitation to a press conference. The PPP wishes to invite your medium house to a press conference to be addressed by Mr. William Jowukpo, 2020 presidential aspirant of the party. Please find the details below. And the details says that at 9:30 a.m. venue PPP headquarters, Capital Mall building, venue adjacent Atinka TV. Mr. Jowukpo shall file his nomination at 9 a.m. this morning. Thanks address of the press on on his presidential bid at 9:30 a.m. Your presence at the important event will be highly appreciated. Thank you, Paako Akon, National Secretary. And so this is coming from the National Secretary of the PPP, that the filing of nomination for presidency, presidential nomination from Mr. Joe Okpo.
Your baby. Wait. Papa no, unim no. Papa no, yakisha no. Papa no, the chadie. Papa no, oh your baby. Oh your baby. Oh your baby. Hey, oh your baby. Papa no, unim no. Papa no, yakisha no. Papa no, the chadie. Papa no.
This is GN Radio UK.
Welcome to Monday.
This is GN Radio UK.
Papa no, unim no. Papa no, no who Chisa wanka, you ready to slay? You go pay. Nespeka wope. And yankitwa, oi. Hey, bull again. Hey, Alanta. Chengalenge. Hey, uko yego idia. O trophy kwa grey. Oja kwa day maya no. Onyawan, maya waribi.
Yes, sir. And so very soon, we'll be speaking to Divine and Nkrumah, Director of Fields Operation for the PPP party.
Papa no, yakisha no. Papa no, the chadie. Papa no, oh your baby. Oh your baby. Oh your baby. Hey, oh your baby.
What's up, man? Send me by UK, me TGN Radio. Forget every other station. EB family, Charlie, yeah. We are more than I. Okama Sempa Martini na GN Radio. Forget everyone, Moana Moko.
Papa no, unim no. Papa no, yakisha no. Papa no, the chadie. Papa no, oh your baby. Oh your baby. Oh your baby. Hey, oh your baby. Papa no, unim no. Papa no, yakisha no. Papa no, the chadie. Papa no, oh your baby. Oh your baby. Oh your baby. Hey, oh your baby.
All right, let's go to the phone lines and speak to the Director of Operation for PPP, Divine and Nkrumah. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning, boss.
Thank you for this opportunity to speak to us today.
And also thanks for having me on your powerful platform.
We appreciate it. So let's go into yesterday we heard of a statement that was issued by Dr. Indium. I don't know if you've had a copy of it and if you've gone through it.
Yes, I've seen the write-up from Dr. Papa Kwesi Indium, which he highlights some points reflecting on the issues relating to the revocation of GN savings and loans license. So those were the issues that Dr. Indium raised in his write-up. Yes, and this was circulated widely on social media and also published in the dailies. Yes. So I've seen the write-up, which headlines 1 year without a license we worked hard for. Yes, and it was exactly 1 year since the license of GN Savings and Loans was revoked by DOG, which was on the 16th of August 2019. And so it was like a reminiscence. He was reflecting on what had happened within this year and all the measures that they put in place to establish the business.
Reading this write-up, one would say that it's really straight coming from the heart of someone that is really, really painful for what he has been going through. Does it make Ghana a country that is even worth dying for?
Yes, it is sad that as a country we are where we are today because of the way our leaders, especially our politicians, have decided to manage the affairs of this country. And let me also use this opportunity to say that it is not as if it is only Dr. Indi, or it's not Dr. Indi alone who has been largely affected by these happenings. For instance, let me just use myself as an example, and many other people who were customers and also working employees of some of these institutions. Some of us have been away from work or have lost our jobs, and we are practically home doing nothing. Now, as I'm speaking to you, I am home doing nothing, and when I wake up in the morning, is what I do is just to watch TV, speak on radio, and if I have time, I have to read, because there are no jobs in the system. Politicians have, our leaders, the party in power, they haven't created the enabling environment for businesses to thrive also. And even if you have entrepreneurial mindset and then any form of plan to undertake any entrepreneurial business on your own, I'm sure you will certainly fail, because the system is not so welcoming for any new person who wants to enter into the Ghanaian business area. Let me also say that, Dr. Imi mentioned some few things in his write-up, which is, he said, it took them great deal of efforts to set up this business. And he cited when this business commenced, which was in 1997. So it should tell you that if somebody has invested so much time, so much resources and money into setting up a business, you don't just get up one day, wake up and see yourself losing everything just by the mere fact that somebody somewhere feels or thinks that you don't deserve to have what you have, or you can't own what you are having, which is so sad. Because you look at premise and then the reasons ascribed for the revocation of DNCB solution. Many of the reasons highlighted, it doesn't sit well with me, and it doesn't make sense to me, because it looks like there was it was a political victimization and vindictiveness, a ploy to just derail Dr. Indu's efforts and to make sure that all his investment and everything goes down just like that. And that is what has happened. And what is so vicious about these machinations and maneuvering is that when they were planning or scheming to close these companies down, they didn't put into consideration the number of people who were working in these agencies or companies. Because I know that Dr. Indi, not on any single occasion, employed someone or asked, let's say, the HR department to recruit someone on the basis of their political inclination or their political position. When you come into group for it, you will find the MPP, CPP, all manner of people, and it had no political coloration. It was all about empowering the youth and creating opportunities for the young people to also have jobs to do. That is what was happening. And so one remarkable or one important comment that Dr. Indi made was in relation to the fact that this closure of companies, among other things, has affected his health to the extent that it is deteriorating rapidly. Let me say that it is not just a problem of Dr. Indi alone. Even those of us who are young too, we are also suffering. Obesity is killing us because now we are not going up and now we are not going anywhere. Now if you come and see me right now, I've bloated, I've become so huge. Even though I exercise, I don't go anywhere, I don't do anything. So it is just about sleeping, eating, and sleeping. Nothing is happening in my head. There are so many of us out there. And you know, even the shock of realizing or coming to the realization that you are not even working or you are not doing anything alone. It is even a form of sickness. And now a lot of young people have also even developed what you call mental psychosis. To the extent that now we find a lot of people being absent-minded or certain dementia certainly because they are not thinking straightforward. How can a poor man think straightforward? If you are hungry in your stomach, your head can never think, or you can never use your head to do anything meaningful. And that is what is happening to a lot of young people. And it hurts me a lot that a party or a government to come into power. There is this saying in account that so when you did or if you come and you are not able to fortify, you are not able to add on or to augment what is already existing, you don't come to collapse. You don't come to destroy. Because see, some of us have made the point that this government is saying that they have created NAPCO, they are creating jobs here and there, but it is non-existent. There are no jobs anywhere. They haven't created anything. They have rather destroyed. This confirmation, you can get this confirmation from the recent media media budget review presented by the finance minister. They said they had earmarked a certain some monies for allowances for unemployed graduates. This is to tell you that they admit that people don't have jobs. People have lost their jobs. And look at the number of people who have been rendered unemployed because of this harsh decision against one person. Against one person, because they want to destroy the person. And it hurts a lot. And you know, even the Putin syndrome in Ghana, it runs through our whole the fabric of our society, because some people do not even have the full fact of what has transpired or what transpired. Yet, they are the people who will come on radio, they are the same people who will sit on social media and peddle all manner of falsehoods against Dr. Indi and even the GM brand. Meanwhile, we are all Ghanaians. We could have used the little influence we have either on traditional media or social media to push the Ghanaian dream, the Ghanaian agenda. We sit in this country,
and so pushing the Ghanaian agenda. His Excellency Kufuor says that one district, one factory, one district, one dam. You believe that the one district, one factory, one district, one dam. These were some of the initiatives that were even done privately by Dr. Indum that Ghanaians were benefiting. And so, if government meant well, instead of the collapse or revocation of the alliances, he could have supported them in all the best way he could, because at the end of the day, the Ghanaians are involved. Ghanaian youth, men and women, with people coming from NDC, MPP, CPP. Some even don't belong to any of these political parties, but today are meant to stay at home.
See, if you listen to what Nana Akufo-Addo has been saying all along, saying that one district, one factory, and all that, I think he's really being rhetorical as opposed to being a pragmatist. Because you see, he said words, action speaks louder than words.
Yes.
And so when you talk, you must walk it. But here is the case: Nana has been talking all this while, but he hasn't walked the talk. He hasn't. If you say you want to create one district, one factory, what are the measures, the mechanisms that you have put in place to ensure that that idea you have comes to pass or comes to fruition? We haven't seen anything like that. And yet, even those companies that were in existence long before Nana himself assumed power, he came and he didn't support them in any way. He didn't even use the purchasing power, the state purchasing power, to help some of these companies to be on their feet. When in other jurisdictions, when you go to other countries, what they do is to use the system to support their own. That is what Nigeria has done to help Dangote to become the billionaire we all know of. But in our case, when somebody comes to power and realize that you are becoming influential, you are becoming popular, and then everything is moving on for you, they will find every excuse, everything possible to thwart your effort and to make things difficult for you. So Nana came already, Dr. Indum. See, if you go to the industrial hub that had been set up at Elmina, they had so many companies operating, ranging from printing, industrial, manufacturing, to whatever, and so on and so forth. All of these things were in operation and they were thriving. Yet, this government could not find it necessary to support because of political whatever it is. But here we are today, we are all suffering, and it's so sad that we just use words, we just say it as we want, but we, in no sense, we do not work what we see all the time. That is what has happened in the Akufo-Addo's government. Yes.
So looking at the number of workers, over 3,000 workers that are currently at home, it's really disheartening and very, very sad to see customer base of 1.2 million people going. I mean, not finding any work to do, not knowing where to go. Would you say that why Papa Kwesi him? Why? I just want us to, based on I know other banks have been affected, but why would it be Dr. Indum? Why?
You are asking a very intelligent question to a wrong person. This question should be directed at or addressed directly to Dr. Nana Akufo-Addo, His Excellency. He will be able to provide an answer to the why, as to why they engineered the collapse of these companies without taking into account the number of people who are going to lose their jobs and those who have lost their jobs already. See, before all this financial crisis started, the there was you could clearly tell from the actions of BOG and the finance ministry that there was a plan to cause a run on the bank. And so there was panic withdrawal. People were running here and there looking for their money because government was always creating panic in the system that they were going to collapse this, they were going to close this, they were going to do that. And you know, as for money, it doesn't like plenty noise. So money, it doesn't like plenty noise to make so much noise about it, to run away from you. And so when they came to power, they did all these things against the man. And you see, some of the things they enumerated as being reasons why the banks cannot be allowed to operate. Now they took over the banks and they themselves are not able to manage the outcomes of their actions. See, let me give you one clear example. They told us that because the banks were not being able to pay customers their deposits and to give them their money, they were revoking their licenses so that the bank will be paying customers. The BOG, government of Ghana, will pay customers their deposit, their funds. But 2 years on, after these banks and savings and loans were collapsed, I, for one, having received my money. And there are so many of them who are agitating, so many people out there who haven't been paid their monies. And even those who have monies exceeding a certain amount, you have to either rate discount or wait for the next 5 years before you get your money. Is this a fair thing to do against Ghanaians, customers? It's not fair. All of these things they said that even to the extent that they said GN did not have the money for recapitalization, and they have to either downgrade or yes. But what happened was that at the end of the day, some banks in Ghana did not even meet the recapitalization criteria. Yet those banks were supported by government of Ghana through that to survive, to continue to operate. A bank like Prudential Bank, among others, all of them are there. Meanwhile, they didn't meet the recapitalization requirements. Yet they are operating. Clearly, should tell you that. You see, they did not apply the egalitarian method of support or compensation across board. It was mere wickedness and then vicious agenda to just make sure that Dr. Indum doesn't survive. But for me, I know that the God we serve in heaven will surely bring Dr. Indum back. And everything will come back to normal. Everything will come back to as normal, as if nothing has happened. And we are just hoping and praying that God will touch the hearts and minds of our leaders, especially the president, and then whoever has power to make decisions, and also Ghanaians at large, because we have about just a few months into elections. And so if Ghanaians decide and then they make the right decision, I'm sure things will change for the better. So the point is that Dr. Indum has been affected. Dr. Indum, for one, so many things has been done against him, and it's so unfair to him as a person. Now I speak to you, so many jobs, so many people have lost their jobs. More than 3,000 people have lost their jobs directly, and more than 50,000 people indirectly have also been affected. Because for me, you know, usually like I was on monthly basis, because when I was working, I was earning something. So at the end of the month, I'll send some money to my family, my siblings, and my parents. But for the past 1 year, 2 years, I haven't been able to do that. And my father, who is an old man in the house, he's been affected. But it's no fault of mine, because me myself, I'm handicapped.
And it's not as if that there is a job. And it's not as if that there is jobs in Ghana. The little jobs that we have to, then we end up, instead of supporting, we end up collapsing them.
There are no jobs. There are no jobs in Ghana right now. See, when you come, it's so sad that unemployment is on the upset. And you know, there's one unfortunate phenomenon happening in this country that a lot of people are not paying attention to. And it's like we are sitting on a time bomb. If you are not careful, one day it will explode in our faces and you will lose this country. You know what is happening? Now, you find somebody with a master's degree in a developing country like Ghana, or not a developed country, I mean a third world country like Ghana, driving a taxi or Uber. Does it make sense to you? When we have roads to construct, when we have deficit in our educational setup, when we have challenges all across, and you have graduates all around driving Uber and taxis. Do you know, even recently, Uber, they have reviewed their policy. So one person cannot drive the Uber for more than a certain number of hours. You know why? Because there are so many of the drivers around. So many people have converted their private vehicles into Uber. So they are all forced to operate. So Uber has reviewed their policy. So when you do a certain number of hours in a day, you stop so that another person to get a chance. And this is what is happening. If it was merely about going to school to become a taxi driver or an Uber driver, then what was the point in investing in education and going through all this hassle and bustle to earn a degree? It doesn't make sense. And there are so many, and you know, now what's actually saddens my heart is even our young ladies who have become vulnerable to the manipulation of the affluent in society, and then the big men, because at the end of the day, they are hungry, they are struggling, and so they have become let me find a better word to use. They have become they are vulnerable. They are vulnerable, but you know they are doing prostitution. It's prostitution.
So what you're saying is that now the young men that are in the society cannot get job. The ones that have gone to school that are graduates are now fighting over the little jobs that, for better words, our brothers that were not fortunate to also go to school are doing. Now graduates are fighting these jobs with them. Our brothers and sisters also cannot go and marry. They can also take care of their fiancés.
Yes, many people have had to postpone their marriages. Yes, because they can't afford.
And now the women are leaving them and also going after these big men and these leaders that are supposed to do the right thing for Ghana, so that everyone can benefit.
Yes, because the big men have the wherewithal to take care of this young woman. And you know, ultimately, they must do something. Something must change in their life. So the ladies too, they have advised themselves, and they are trekking on the path of promiscuity and prostitution. That's what they are doing now.
So that is why we are hearing that is why we are hearing papano all over, because at the end of the day they have to survive.
Obviously, that is why you this isn't going to be the first and the last time you're going to be hearing papano, because now it has become a normal trade for young people, young ladies, because you get up in the morning, you put on a nice shada, nice dress, you step out there, at least you know that you get one or two calls, one person takes you, and then you are sorted for the day. Then you look for the next customer the following day. And now they have reviewed their mode of operation. So you will not even suspect, you might not even know that this is a decent prostitute working on the streets. And there are many of them like that out there, you know, many of them. And it is so sad that in a country like Ghana, when we have everything bequeathed, everything nature has given us, yet we have mismanaged everything. Our leaders have failed the youth of this country, and they continue to fail us. And they make some shambolic excuses that, they have created NAPCO that doesn't have exit plan, and then NAPCO, they themselves, they don't enroll their kids or their families on NAPCO because they think that is below their level. And you know, we are talking about high level graduates, high level sophisticated youth And somebody who has a master's degree, who has worked for a certain number of years with this experience, you say that because the person is not is unemployed, the person should just come and take this NABCO job and earn a salary of not more than 700 cedis a month. How is the person going to take care of the family?
Would you say, in rating the current president, would you say that he has worked phenomenal? How would you rate it from a scale of 1 to 10 to 100?
For me, I don't know how to rate this president too, because everything he has done is non-scoring. You know, when something is non-scoring, to be difficult for you to.
So that means he's in the negatives.
He's not scoring. He hasn't scored anything. Even if it's negative, you know that. But I don't know. When you look at the various sectors of the economy and national development, there is. I've been trying to figure out where the president has actually done so well that I can say, oh, that's for this president when it came this particular sector that he did so well. Even in education that they pride themselves with, that they make so much noise about, the implementation of the free SHS, even that one, it was implemented abysmally without any planning. And you know, in project management, the planning phase, if it is not executed well, nothing will work, and that is what is happening. And there is even an article I just read this morning about one educationist saying that the government has embarked on a trip to foist on teachers, and then teachers to use Apple or to allow the students to engage in exams malpractices. Just so these people can pass, and then they will say Akufo-Addo graduates have passed so well. And so even yesterday, the call mass paper they wrote, it all leaked. It was all out there. The questions were leaked, and we all saw it. And is that the when we say we are building a nation for the future, it is these people we are building for. It is these young people we are building the country for. So if we are training them in this manner, we can expect what you are going to get as a country in the future. Garbage in, garbage out.
Now let's because of time quickly I'm told that William Juwakpo, I hope I got the name right, is filing his presidential nomination today. Is there anything that you want to say about this?
Yes, for progressive-minded individuals, party people in this time need to come and pick nomination, and some 1 or 2 people came to pick nomination. But it is not today. Is not the deadline for submission of forms. So we cannot say that he's going to be the sole candidate for the PPP. But today I know at exactly 10 a.m. This morning he's going to file his nomination, and he's addressing the media too this morning to put across his strategy and then his mission for this electioneering season. And so we wish him well. All of us will be there to support him.
Finally, before I let you go, what are your message for all Ghanaians that are listening to you, Divine, the Field Operation Director for PPP?
Yes, let me end by saying that we only have one Ghana, and then that is all we have. And so, as Ghanaians, let's all do our best to put Ghana on an enviable spot, a spot that other countries will look at and then they will wish that their countries were like Ghana. But that will not just happen. I know that all of us must play our role. All of us must do our parts. But what is important is that going into this 2020 elections, Ghanaians should make bold decisions. Ghanaians should try to discard the MPP NDC duopoly and then give PPP the opportunity to. We should give us the chance. They should try us and then see. We have the right policies. We have the best. If we talk about the policies, they are embedded in our 10-point agenda for change. And if you look at some of these things MPP and NDC are saying they will do, we said it long ago, and some of them are copying from us. So we are praying that Ghanaians should give us the chance. Usually when you talk to Ghanaians, they will tell you that as for PPP, when you vote for them, they will not win. So it's like you're going to waste your votes. And we know that. But you see, we also believe that numbers, it comes from individuals. And so if every Ghanaian decides that, okay, because MPP and NDC have failed us, they have disappointed us, let's all of us waste our votes on PPP. I'm sure at the end of the day, PPP will be declared a winner. And so they should just try the PPP and waste their vote on us and see if things will not change for this country. Because this MPP, NDC cacophony, the noise making, the crack and all of these things is not going to help this country. We need an alternative, the credible ones like the PPP. So they shouldn't make a mistake to go and vote for any of these parties in these 2020 elections. Otherwise, we all come back crying and see the same stories again.
Divine, this morning, GN Radio UK is most grateful for your time. Thank you.
Thanks for having me too.
And that's the PPP Director for Fields Operation and Divine. Yes, well spoken from him. Juma will be every 90s and a MPP Adaroma Omobasua almost be the banking cleanup exercise. I mean, can be being true. And on top issues, you best start here didn't come up. This attitude and actions are from presidents. Nah, the Womoyana said they will collapse other businesses. When we do all these things, we have, it is Ghana that we are destroying. Over here in Europe, they help themselves, they help people, they help their own. Every minute with me and why the destroying of our own businesses is a shame. And I take let me take your phone on calls. The number to call is 020373588820. Let's discuss. We'll be talking more on morality, but because of today our time, and so hopefully I'll be seeking the views from some pastors and some prominent men and women of our society right here in the United Kingdom. Do you think that the decreasing of moral values in our society, why and what can be done? And so the numbers again to call is 0203-735-8820, or you can also WhatsApp us on 0778-793-9958. There's also a gentleman who is also looking for a place to stay. And so if you have a room or a house to rent, kindly call us on our WhatsApp lines. And definitely the gentleman will keep in touch. Dr. Indum started his businesses in the 80s and in the 90s. He opened up the Coconut Grove. Under Rollins, his business was not even collapsed. Under somebody, a military man, his business did not even collapse. Under former President John Ejekum Kufuor, his business did not collapse. Under former President let's go to the phone lines and answer this caller. Sorry, caller. I think I missed your call. Kindly call back again. Please, kindly call back again and let's do the talking. Yes. Let's go to the phone lines quickly. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, hello, good morning, Dr. Rain.
Yes, good morning. Welcome.
Dr. Rain. I'm going to be.
Pacha Dumo, Nampacha way.
Oh, you're your father.
Papa
no, you mean to sit at the trend you.
Papa no, you know, but Papa no, Kennedy Japan, any TV soon was a Papa no, your mama or boy, I intro. I don't know.
Kennedy Japan, and everything or I told you.
This is for man information, you know. Those that are feeding him with information are feeding him wrong.
He's just wasting his money, he's just wasting his time. Because he takes time for false information. And I'm at the end of the day, who might go, but now also can't say assembly or cost moods at home. Or can't say I didn't crack. I mean, the concrete evidence, he said, you can't know. But at the end of the day, you're not we start off and they usually grant the idea about but the financial crime today, now you can't say as a papa. Hey, doctor, what I say, the new society or no one will mine and I would probably do mine because Papa will know fiction and know the Magana for a man also by Professor Yetwabaman. But Papa will buy and the over kind of Granada for the kind of cry. Only say, if you are not practical, young kind of queer, Papa Pano was still very well with the performance and it's very foreign. And you're encouraging at all. I always see you feeling or say you are easy. Looking at this, there are a lot of post hosts in this VSHS. Now, you're kind of going to say, CSA Ghana for your pursuit, that's good. Because the year if you are basically going to the better know to know about politics. Patient on any day is very important. But no question of this answer. Really, education, you know, here, a junior seminar, so not such a human, you don't know. A junior woman, I really didn't yet, and this is a quick man. This is a kind of human equal. Banker sector clean up on the clean up that may be more dear, a course, and we are 40 more dear course to your own Ghana, you need banking as if you are a course for Ghana. But for council, I know I saw another Kawanotun. What sort of things are we in this? I mean, we can't we talk? We are citizens. Very nice. If you cost around, we are better. If you are so careful, you are not going to come. I think. This is a country presentation, and if we are bank in Monia, I'm not bank was in the bank in Woman, and I can be up another bank in our data and you plan after that time. But the next now, yes, man, and some I would share with this and Kayano about wow, no, Kukumutino, I get more, and a hand down. Omuni panate sekana na mwe osisi ameba itasengi bamu ekwanso eba.
All right, let me pick up and ask you. Yo, Krobia, that's it. That's it, Krobia. Let's go and take another call. Hello, welcome, GN Radio UK.
Morning, doctor.
Morning, no. Say Gabu. Iti.
We are gonna put a chum. Oh dear. And I could for His Excellency, it's taking this month 60 years. Independence 1957 up to September 2017. It can keep one person 60 years to believe that Ghana will see Ghana. Became a be a costume Ghana. I don't know. There's no policy at NDC about the business side of Muda. NDC, they are no source. Only to more Ghana for 27 years of NDC. Beginning from violence. It was 1982. Was not 4 so for 83 1982. Then the constitution saw by president. See 2000. And then I am not in the coin. More than 300 state enterprises. I see, will be Casa says, I say, you're good, you're good. So be good, they are NDC medical. One is more than 300 state enterprises. And come and see it. Autonomy, then I've been young for Subia on the IMF. If you go for by, you say go for by the obey, or can get boom, and then go for the easy region. Your Fakan, your bank, and Bayajima. If you go for by with the economy 14% growth rate. 14%. President Nurse, any Muhammad by 2009 up to 2016. On the IMF and last month, Friday. Now, not 2,472. Other woman. It will be given some IMF from Korean music, you be a budget. Okay? Only a democratic are you, government too. Me, I'm a lecturer, Dr. Tony, the doctor will minimum of power. See. And now, sir, NDC for Democratic Party. Now, so we can find social intervention diamond since 2000 we get NDC Congress for since when NDC in account. NDC mean Bapa Dr. Tony. And he said, NDC for back with the same Kasa. No, free HS education at the background. What do you call him? From Kitabi Kwame Hoy, people of the possibility. One of the more 27 years of NDC. A dear pan, what would the money? So now I'm a one more. A dear apart from the second interchange. See at Ghana, or man to see a minimum to say Ghana. And his proposition says, second interchange, Muhammad Benton, we should reduce Ghana to the status of second interchange. Dagenham. Yeah. One of the most depressing reasons in dating here is London. Dagenham, flavor.
Joe, that's it.
Social intervention, baby. 27 years, and for me, you know, come up a woman for a pound. Then see, the annual social. One thing for my dinner. So now I'm a banker. And it's one thing for my dinner.
But that's it. Young finance scholar. So
now I'm a banker.
Sagabo, but that's it. But that's it.
I'm a bank. Now I'm a bank.
Yeah, that's it. Sagabo, young for a year of from Swa.
And this year, don't give me a
that's it. Yes, Sagabo. Sagabo, and your tea, and was say, and this phone to me, actually. Or can be to answer no de mentimi fa mano enka na emom you di enti ene asem bi aba Ghana enwu bi aba amanfo bi ya to no na me bebo ama we na nso wetie
oh baby hey oh yo baby hey papa no oh yo baby wait papa no unim no papa no ya hwehwe no papa no ne twade papa no oh yo baby oh yo baby oh yo baby hey oh yo baby papa no unim no papa no ya hwehwe no papa no ne twade papa no oh yo baby oh yo baby oh yo baby hey oh yo baby papa no unim no papa no no huefo chesa wanka you ready to slay it go be ne spec our pair enyen ketwa oyi hey bole
metimi afa one caller hey yes I can only pick one call And then we'll go and speak to Fortwell solicitors on legal matters. And so the question I keep asking why are Africans so quick to rejoice and willing to inflict more danger when they perceive that someone is down? Why are many Ghanaians so quick to rejoice and willing to inflict more danger when they perceive that someone is down? Why?
Do you know
Papa no?
Papa no. The trade Papa no. Oh your baby. Oh your baby. Oh your baby. Hey, oh your baby.
I mean, the president and now the Dankwa Akufo-Addo will from today, 18th of August 2020, embark on a 5-day working visit to the Western region in so why see a man paying and now the Dankwa Akufo-Addo Obeko Western region na wako sra wona mo wako Western region e de nyoma bebre akwa tuja amanfo bebre cry friend say papa no de bi musu wonya hu ebi musu woye bibi the NSA will just come and then tell you about Enyoma Ekoswo. President Akufo-Addo will commence his official working visit at Ejayam in the Western region, where he will be inspecting work on ongoing construction of Yemfa ko no na edini bu wa na aya na mu eduru kakra memfa kole. Hello, good morning
Mr. Ren, good morning.
Morning, Ernesto. With you,
Mr. Ren, you see, I saw you didn't yes, after one, you need about to your fire one.
Oh, any web wapa, Monamo Quapa Batwo.
Yeah, Papa Yama, and I just say, I did kind of crack, bro.
I don't know here, Papa Pani be mammy. Dr.
Ren.
Well, Simami and Sape, now Bonito. Ernest Studio, also East London, a youth chapter, on the down youth organizer, London, each chapter MPP.
You don't, may I say, Matthew, I'm not sure if you know. Maybe and I say, I am a TSF, former president of the country, you enjoy freebies now, them, and I yes, a policies about one could force a day. You know, so much dishonesty. Policies are now coupon to buy a doctor. I only a cancer, I say a cancer dose. But I didn't see the cancer, and I say, Yenny and San Tony and Yoma. The policies are the buy here for any man, uncle school, man, Muton, your mouth. Come on, I say a boy. So, and any side, or no, my candy obey and say, stone out to me, kind. And our name no so which assemblyman worker. And on I'm no say ubichia a contractors. Or no contractors is sick a kid that honor. And so I feel also which contractors car.
Also, I was able to meet your assemblyman for because we know the intel was so able to meet you and say he worked out a calculation be a wono HRS Ushimua assemblyman biano or so I can voter region cry was say I did the mathematics elected assembly members are 5,500. If we give each of them 1,000 Ghana cedi a month, that is 66 million Ghana cedis a year. The flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress told the party supporters in Mepe in the North Tongs constituency in the Volta region on Monday. Nendra Anodia Semituja was say the president and will say the president in 2019, 9 months when he audited the account of the presidency presidential travels alone, and now the Dankwa Akufo-Addo spent 69 million Ghana cedis on traveling. Intino so betimiya.
And the doctor, Sikadia, and I'm economic say working what time the economy in the comma IMF. No any scam find you be Ghana. No, na ye, and I any money, yes, sisters more, and the brothers or more nursing, or nursing training, teacher training. Which are my allowance. Omoka want to be on Chomoka, so they lose election crown here. I say it's best to lose election on principle than to lie your way into power. On my kind,
Ernest, you want
to me and your doctor, and tonight you're no Canadian, and I said my catch say, or on to born in Coparcus, Namia Duma, December 7th, or soon be Gigana, the Rubicia on Buta. I say, the everybody. I'm on for the maybe I don't take pride in the
now to the Kennedy was this here. I want you to know infancy.
What's it about?
See, I want you to papa, who could you know more haba, and Jessica Kuma would you I want you to know dinner.
Timusa, your man, you need your Dawson, and I invest in Taui and also Dawson, the other say Cronus and one taxes, none of the issue Chrono.
And correct.
Dear, not to say, oh no, so a big man, you mean, give you a quiet car, coupe, and no grand high intimacy, or no twos or no year, or you Rolls Royce, no, you see. What is the doctor? Intermediate, not to say, but she said that we shall phone you to avoid your organ, so you be a new man.
You understand?
Video be bad, what time am I losing, Patrick?
Every time you see the video, bear.
Woman be first, Muhammad Tanu in your 600 million cities and now call in the 300. I mean, these are events that cost so amount for life more.
You, Ernest, my time in tea, Medasi, you, Ernest, your time in tea, I am my friend, a photo solicitors, a between Como, and Timaminfa, quickly, 1 minute. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, from morning, sir. Let me say.
Boko free with you 1 minute pet na boni te una me time na so.
You 1 minute ni your pepper me da was say mama 1 minute. Na me nia. So na dia what is say enkura no ko jo mala once. Yes 2017 basis abri. Allowance yenti akapre kro mo ko dia ya di tuo ni ma asekan. Eni makoni nchene. Eni ya de burun kolai. What is
me hukra china me di hu komo
we kire appointment tron contempo anen dabra mama odingam papa panyin te sawo akufuado a wo so ya president wo so li kan trosa na wo kan trono wo ka san trono sa ma embe hanti wana enne wo si wo tua alawa eni ho na wo fo so nkura chiro t-shirt share wo mo thank you for paying our alawa wo fo so nkura nya sa papa mo wa from school and from 2017 ebesi sabre aka boso me nyensa amagana fo apamo no o za nkura na ni abre beje a wo twetwe ni ma sekan say ya mura manfo na de mi bisa ne teminia say Ghana ni bia mfa tio de sekan se no
that's
akufo do ne nkrofo di tio ni ma na bura manfo ti Ghana ni bia na ma mfa tio sekan kontiba ense no wo bi jini ade ka no because una abaji tio se o be me alawa ya be di won fa nkrofo so mo mfa tio ni aseka mabuya adai
Yadasi general yadasi mpacho memfensi ya yenkona yene photo solicitors enkwatwetwe nkomo yadawasi wa utie bia from Monday to Friday bia no political show in the bro time now no photo solicitors why
dream baby no be good for my head oh bugger pan and the be me minya breathe and one thing just to cool down my head oh so the bajai samai the bottom ya sumtum me come janai waka be banana we see the bisa senwai aswan kebi so no can you guy baby me don't ma kwesi say what me see there and that chip be messa me chip up be fear my best me buy and no kwesi what the mistake and now I buy I can't believe say I can't I'm on the side, mama you want the best I'm go promise when shopping I can't believe say I can't I'm on the side, mama you want the best I'm go promise when shopping mama will miss calls, must send the voice notes
Agora from Casiano. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, where's he?
Pull. Yaga you. You know, say. Now, I will check what's it. So, how about you? Who goes to trap on Conasia and I said, who goes to Hong Kong? Oh, can I go? Miss Lucuso? I'm to be beer and done Messi, Mariana. It me so a cat crabby. It is an about 50,000. And mammy, now meeting fantasy.
All right, well, Mati.
Why? Mate.
Forget every other station. If you family, Charlie, yeah.